Welcome to part 2 of Yoga with Stress series. So today we'll be doing a few asanas that will help activate the rest and digest mode of the nervous system, which is responsible for us to rest and digest. So it helps calm the nervous system down and it helps regularizing your breath as well as your heart rate. Right? So practice with me. Roll out your mats, get ready. A short disclaimer before we begin. If you have any physical or health conditions, do check with your doctor or physiotherapist before practicing this series. This is not medical advice of any sort. Alright, now let's begin with the practice. You can sit in any comfortable posture. I am right now sitting in Vajrasana. You can also sit in Sukhasana, which is a cross-leg posture. Anything that you're comfortable doing today. Now keep your eyes closed, shoulders relaxed. Start to observe your natural breath. Remember, you're not forcing your breath in any way. You're just watching the natural flow of your breath. Now as you exhale, start to breathe out from your mouth, blow the air out. Open your eyes. The first posture is Shashankasana or child's pose. That you have to sit in Vajrasana. You can either keep your knees together or you can keep your knees apart. See what feels better today. Bend forward, stretch your arms forward and drop your forehead down. If your hip is not being able to rest on your heels, that's perfectly alright. Right? Stay in this posture. Observe how you're breathing in this posture. And slowly inhale, come up. Bring your knees closer to about a hip width position. Feet in line with your knees. Hip in line with your knees. Now bring your hands in line with your shoulder. Back straight. Cat and cow or Marjorie. Inhale. Lift the chest. Lift the hip up. Look up. Exhale. Round your back. Inhale slowly, first work with the hip, lower back, mid back, upper back and the neck. Exhale, hip, lower back, mid back, upper back and the neck. Inhale, exhale. Observe that movement at the spine. Connect with your body. 2 more rounds. Center. Sit. Now for the next movements, we'll work with the neck and the shoulder, stretching it in different ways to release any tension created here. First, we'll start with the neck movements. Lift your right arm, take it towards your left ear. Stretch your left arm to the side and bend the head to your right. Your left hand moving away from you, the right ear moving towards your shoulder. Remember not to tighten your shoulder. We're trying to release that. Right? Keep your shoulders relaxed and bend the head to the side. Center, inhale. Change. Left hand towards the right ear. Bend. Right hand away from you. Center, release. You can stay in each posture for about 5 to 10 breaths depending on your comfort level. Right? Now, next one, interlock your fingers, take it to the base of the skull, just above your neck area. Right? Now, lift, as though you're trying to lift your entire head up. Right? Use your hands to lift and push the head up. Remember not to slouch here. Keep your back straight. It's only the head that's bending and the neck that is stretching. Inhale, center, release, exhale. Now we'll do a complete rotation. 5 rounds clockwise, 5 rounds anti-clockwise. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Reverse. Now, bring your fingertips to your shoulders, rotate. Again, 5 to 10 rounds. Reverse. We'll move on to a couple of standing postures. Alright, now stand with your feet about a hip width apart. Hip width is not the width of your hip itself, it's the width of your hip bones, right? So this will be my hip width. Now push your hip back, bend your knees slightly. From the hip, bend forward, lengthening your back. It's okay to keep the knees bent if you have a tight hamstring. or if you have a lower back issue. Lengthen your back as much as you can. Drop your hands down. Remember, it's not important for you to touch your toes or touch the floor with keeping your knees straight here. Make sure your back is straight and there is enough space for you to breathe, right? If I keep my knees straight and do this, everything here is getting pinched and I can't breathe. Now, lengthen your back. Make sure you have enough space for you to be able to breathe in the posture, and move your chest down as much as you can. Stay here. If you're comfortable holding your ankles, go ahead. Pull yourself down further. Now inhale, look ahead. Hands on the hip, exhale. Inhale and come. Now for the next posture, take your feet about 3.5 to 4 feet wide. Hands on the hip. Now as you exhale, the same way, you push your hip back, lengthen your back and bend forward. Drop your hands down wherever you reach. If you're not able to reach your hands down, perfectly alright. You can stay with your fingertips down, knees bent, back straight. Now exhale slowly as you bend your elbows back. Take your hands in line with your feet and move down as much as you can. Inhale, look ahead. Bring your hands on the hip, exhale, inhale and come. Now the next posture, kneel down, toes pointing back. Now stretch your right leg out, keeping your right ankle and left knee in one straight line. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale and bend to the right, dropping your hand on the leg. Here, bend at the spine and not at the hip. So don't go down this way. Alright, keep your hip stable, bend at the spine and bend sideways. Now, if you're comfortable here, lift your left arm up and over your ear. Go down a little more. See how much you can do today. And stay. About 5 to 10 breaths here. Inhale, come up. Release, exhale. Change. Again, ankle and knee in one straight line. Lift your left arm, exhale to the side. Drop your left hand down as much as you can go. Lift the right arm, arm over your ear. You can either look ahead, look down or look up. Remember to turn the foot in, the toes are pointing forward and not out, right? You can either look down or look up or look ahead, wherever you're comfortable. Stay for another 5 to 10 breaths. Inhale, come up, release, exhale. Now for the next posture, lie down on your chest. Bring your feet together, toes pointing back. Hands next to the head. Lift your chest up. Drop your elbows down. Press the top of your feet down firmly. Your pelvis pressed down firmly, buttocks squeezed. Lift your chest. Don't drop your shoulders this way. Okay? Shoulders actively moving away from your ears. Chest lifted up. Now, exhale, slowly take your hands away. Bring your right hand on the left hand. Head down to your right knee towards your right elbow. Close your eyes, sleep off. This is a very relaxing, deeply restorative position. Stay here for as long as you want and observe how your breath changes in this posture. Change sides. If you want, you can pause the video here and relax in this posture for 10 minutes. Alright. Now slowly release. Bring your hands next to the chest. Inhale, sit up. Sit back in Baddha Kona. Bringing the soles of your feet together. Now, if you feel like your flesh is stopping you from sitting properly, what you can do is lift the flesh off your buttocks, making sure you are sitting on the two bones, the two pokey bones here, right? So that you'll be able to sit straight. Interlock your fingers around your toes. Exhale and slowly bend forward. Now remember the rule of forward bend, keeping your back straight. Imagine your spine as a spring that you're straightening and pulling away from one part to the other. Right? So the lower back is pointing back and moves back. Your chest pointing forward and moving down. It's not important to touch your forehead to your toes. It's important to keep your back lengthened and move down as much as you can. You're moving forward and down. No rounding the shoulder like this. No moving your chin down like this. Head in line with the spine, chest forward. Now inhale and slowly come up. Exhale. Cross your legs. Now, take your left hand outside the right knee, right hand behind, fingers either pointing to the side or back. Open the shoulder out and twist. It's not necessary to look back, okay? You can keep your head, chin in line with your chest. Work on twisting and opening the shoulder. Feel the twist at the torso, this region. Once you're comfortable here, straighten your right arm, turn and look back. Nice long breaths, no holding breath in any posture. Exhale, release. Change sides. Stretch your legs forward, lie up on the back. Hug your knees to the chest, stretch your arms sideways, take your knees to your right elbow, head down to your left. Now, don't keep your leg lifted this way. Drop your feet down, knees down, and it's not important to touch your knees down. If you are not able to touch the knees today, if that's not possible, that's perfectly alright. But make sure your shoulders are well rested. It's okay if your knees are high this way, right? Now inhale, center, exhale, change. Close your eyes here and relax. Inhale, center. Release. Shavasana. Stretch your legs out, arms out. Close your eyes and relax. You can stay in Shavasana for anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes. Relax your whole body. I hope the practice helped you. So this was the asanas part of the series Yoga for Stress. Watch out for part 3 for pranayama and meditation practices. Thank you for your time. I'm Swati. If you want to practice with me, you can check one of the links below and you can get in touch with either Alleviate Physiotherapy or me, Swati Bharadwaj. I'll see you in the next video.